Okay, I'll move to the mode. Now the mode is the number which appears most often in a set of numbers. In this case, the mode will actually be representing the common number of pets, right? So if you look in this table here, you can see that there are 4 families that had 3 pets. So what's the common number of pets? It's 3. So we can go ahead and say the mode, which in this case is common number of pets, common number of pets will be equal to 3. And that's how you get mode from basically a frequency table. Look for particular data that has the highest frequency. Okay, the median. So the median is the middle number. So middle number in a sorted list. So first of all, you have to sort the list from the smallest to the largest before you find the middle number. So what I'm going to do is, in addition to finding the median, there's something else that I also want you to realize. So for example, in this data set, if I divide it into half, because that's the whole idea of the median, you want to divide the data into half. So if I divide this into half, say there, you can see on the left I have 4 numbers. On the right I have 4 numbers. So basically I can go ahead and say the median is 5. So the median is equal to 5. But there's something else that I want to talk about, the position of the median. Position of the median. So now when I talk about the position, if we count the data from the left, we can see that this is the first position, second, right? I think I just, so this, that, and that. So first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. So the position of the median is 5th position, right? So the position of the, right in green, is 5th position. All right, let's look at the next data set. If I divide it exactly into half, these 2 guys here will be in the middle. So if you look at the left of those 2 guys, you have 4 numbers, on the right 5. So basically the median will be equal to 5 plus 6 divided by 2, because you want in the middle. What is in the middle of those guys? Which is 5.5. But what is the position of the median? Position of median. Let's count. This is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, in the middle. So the position of the median will be 5.5. 5.5. So 5.5 is the position of the median here. How can we generalize the formula for finding the position of the median? We need that formula because if you look at the table, the next example, the formula will be very helpful. So we need the formula for finding the position of the median. The formula for the position of median is this. So position of median, position of median, this is in general, is equal to total frequency. So how many data do you have? The frequencies, like in total, how many numbers do you have? If you talk in terms of numbers, and then you divide by 2. So Basically, what you're saying here is the position of the median is equals total frequency plus 1 divided by 2. For example, in this case, how many numbers do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the position of the median will be 9 plus 1 divided by 2, which is 5. So the position of the median, so the median is basically the fifth number from the left. All right, so fifth number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can see it's 5. Makes sense. In the second example, the position of the median will be, so total frequency, how many numbers do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 in total. So that will be 10. Write it properly. So 10 plus 1 divided by 2, which is 5.5. So that is the position of the median. All right, count the first five numbers, and then in the middle, that will be the median. So basically, you get the two numbers, and then you divide them by 2. That's exactly what you did. So 5 plus 6, and you end up with a 5.5 as your median. So this is how you get the position of the median. You use this formula at the bottom here. Position of median, total frequency plus 1 divided by 2. All right, why do we need that formula? Let's move on. So if you want to find the median from a frequency table, then what you have to do is we have to organize this information. Remember, we have to arrange it from the smallest to the largest. So what will help us to organize this data? Remember, it's in a table. Anyway, I'll take you back a little bit. I'll take you back just to show you that this data, if we wrote it, if suppose we didn't want to list this data in a table, we just wanted to list everything, then what we'll end up with is this: 1, 2, 2. How many 2's do we have? 3. Remember, that's from the frequencies. And then we have 3, 3. How many 3's? 4 of them. Okay. And then we have 4. How many 4's? 3 of them. And then we have how many 5's? 2. Now, remember, median is all about the position. We want to find what number, the middle number, basically. What is the middle of these guys here? So let's start by looking at the position. This is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13. Of course, there are 13 numbers in total. All right. So can this table, the question here is, before we even go ahead and calculate the median, can this table help us to organize this information so that we can know which number is at which position? The answer to that is yes. But how do we do it? What you have to do is add a column. Now, this column here, I'll give it a special name. I'll actually give it two names. First name is, this is the mathematical name. It's called cumulative frequency. Or you can just call it, these are the running totals. Running totals. All right. So how do you get these running totals? This is how you get them. You start from here. So I'm gonna just start from 1. All right. And then if you add 1 plus 3, you get 4. 4 plus 4, you get 8. 8 plus 3, you get 11. All right. So what I'm doing here is I'm adding 11 plus 2, you get 13. So what I'm doing here is I'm adding these guys here. You add all these guys. Then you end up with this. So what you have here is the running totals. Now remember, this guy here actually represents the total frequency. And now this is the most important part. If you notice from the table, number one from the table on the left, I'm talking about this guy here. Number one here is just in the first position because it's just one number one, so that will be the first position. Number two occupies the second position, the third position, to the fourth position, and you can see here up to the fourth position. All right, so number one, just first position. Two, up to the fourth position. Actually, I'll use a yellow for that. So number one, just there. Two, up to the fourth position. You can see that fourth position. Three goes up to eighth position. All right. 4 goes up to 11th position. You can see that on the cumulative frequency, the running total, running totals, or cumulative frequency column. And then number 5, of course, occupies the last two positions, 12 and 13. So what I'm saying here is, suppose we just had this table. How do we get the median? So the median will be equal to, and by the way, before we actually get the median, we need to get the position of the median. So position of the median, will be equal to total frequency, which I have on the table. I showed you where it is, plus 1 divided by 2. Now, that is 13 plus 1 divided by 2, which is 7th position. So the median is at the 7th position. By inspecting the table, you can see that the 7th position is actually the 7th position. We can see that 3 occupies 5th position to 8th position from the table here. Can you see that? 3 occupies 5th position to 8th position, which means that 7th position is actually number 3. So what we are saying here is the median will be equal to 3, because at the 7th position we have number 3.